Well, things seem to be heating up in Diddy's world, and as we already know, he did get arrested, and people have been wondering, where's the footage from that? Well, I found it, we got it. Diddy Puff gets cuffed on camera, video of arrest in New York City hotel. Ooh. There they are walking him out right there. Wow, okay. Here's the moment Diddy's whole life changed. TMZ has the first video of federal agents making their surprise arrest in a New York City hotel lobby. Potentially his final moment of freedom for at least the next decade. The video clearly shows Diddy, clad in a black trench coat, walking into the Park Hyatt New York hotel in Midtown Manhattan with his crew of several men. But the moment he enters the lobby, law enforcement pounces, stops the mogul, and separates him from his friends. You can see from Diddy's team's reaction, they're unsure of what's happening, walking around the hotel lobby in shock as the rapper's taken away. More on that later. And right there he is. And they're just kind of looking. Sometime later, Diddy reappears on camera, but now his hands are cuffed behind his back as the feds escort him through the hallway and walk him into an elevator. Right there. He is handcuffed. Next, they match him through the lobby and out the front door of the hotel in a clear view of NYC pedestrians on the sidewalk. And they're marching him out the door to the sidewalk. As for Diddy's shocked friends in the lobby, well, they weren't alone in that feeling. Diddy himself was also totally surprised. Remember, he had come to New York City in anticipation of the indictment, and we know he was planning to surrender on Tuesday. But instead, the feds showed up Monday night to make sure this arrest. And then they are walking with him. Video taken just moments before the arrest shows how great of a time rapper having in NYC, interacting with several excited fans. He ran into the street. Diddy's been charged with racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He was denied bail this week, with the judge in his appeal saying prosecutors proved the defendant is a danger. And as a result, Diddy's in lockup at the notorious MDC Brooklyn, a detention center in New York City with a rough reputation. And let's listen to his attorney. But first, we're going to have a commercial. But we're not going to listen to it. All right, let's skip this ad.
So this was the first step. We have a bail appeal scheduled for tomorrow in front of Judge Carter, the district judge assigned to this case. I think that we made the points that we've been wanting to make. I think it came out. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government said in their presentation today.
He's such a fighter that right now he's actually, ladies and gentlemen, on suicide watch.
That changes anyone's mind about anything. He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear
Yeah, he hasn't been looking forward to this day.
His name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime. There's basically...
It's not just about the relationship. It's all the other people that he did these things to, sir.
Just, someone who brought a civil case and now is finding themselves as a witness in a criminal case.
Yeah, that's not what it is, actually. Homeland Security don't come and raid your house over a girlfriend and boyfriend breaking up.
And we're going to fight this case with everything we have, as is he. And eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we...
Innocent of what? That's one good thing I've always learned about defense attorneys. They have to lie to keep their people out of the slammer. I wouldn't want that job. I wouldn't want to be a defense attorney. Probably a prosecutor, because then I'm telling the truth, not a defense attorney.
Fight again, and we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore. He was going to stay as long as he needed to stay. It ends up being only 12 days. That's fine. That's what the government wanted to do. The government didn't want him to turn himself in. He came here to turn himself in. Why doesn't the government want him?
He didn't come there. The feds went and picked him up at the hotel a night or so prior to him actually turning himself in or being arrested. They picked him up.
Turn himself in, because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. Arrest a guy who came to New York to turn himself in. We're going to make these points again tomorrow.
He was out with fans and looking really crazy in a park and very jumpy. He wasn't anticipating on the feds coming in and arresting him. That's why everybody was shocked.
And we'll make it as much as we can until we get him out. So that's all I have.
And we'll make up as much as we can until we get him out. Good one. Good one. As stated earlier this week, Diddy's lawyer, Mark Nilfilo, reiterated how disappointed Diddy is with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. And Nilfo, I will butcher this name every time. I don't know what it is. And Agnifilio says Diddy's music icon and self-made entrepreneur who has spent 30 years building his empire and working to raise a family and uplift the Black community, and insist his client is not a criminal. There's the FBI agents. There's Diddy in handcuffs. And it looks like someone's kind of got their arm like behind him as they're walking. Let's see what this is.
George Clooney and Brad
Oh, goodness.
Pitt's new movie Wolves is on Apple TV Plus September 27th.
That's where I want you to be now.
So if you want to see George Clooney and Brad Pitt, go to Apple TV Plus.
You got to start the story there.
Or if you want to see Brad Pitt and George Clooney, go to Apple TV Plus.
I am enjoying the show.
And if you want to see their new movie Wolves,
You can't do it, I'm going to help you out. I can do it. Do it.
definitely go to Apple TV Plus.
Admit it. It's cool. Okay, fine. It was very cool.
Wolves, streaming September 27th on Apple TV Plus. Rated R.
I'm Derek Kaufman, and this is the TMZ Minute. TMZ has obtained the first video footage of Diddy's dramatic arrest by federal agents in the lobby of the Park Hyatt New York hotel. The footage shows Diddy in a black trench coat being taken into custody while his friends look on in shock. Facing serious charges including racketeering and sex trafficking, Diddy has been denied bail and is currently being held at MDC Brooklyn. Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik celebrated their daughter Kai's 4th birthday with a colorful party featuring a baby Yoda.
Okay, so it says, and let's see. He's noting Diddy's been very cooperative with the investigation and asking people to reserve judgment until they've seen all the facts. Okay, I don't know what that is, and I think that's the end of that. So the main thing is here's the documents that you can read on what he's being charged on. pretty much everybody's put it out there. That's him being walked. And pretty much just being able to see that he did get arrested, and it was unexpectedly, and they thought that they had more time to prepare, or they were hoping that it wouldn't happen at all. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll be back for some more news here shortly. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that bell for all notifications, and hit that like button because it is free. Until next time, I am out.